intro hype music. Get hype. Get hype. That's right. Welcome back, everybody, to the Church of Bitcoin, our religion for tax purposes, not for blasphemous purposes. Noticed your comments out there. Not trying to offend anybody. So welcome back. Let's see, last time we streamed was... what was it, Monday? Was it Monday? I don't even know. I'm losing track, man. You guys got to keep track for me. It's been a few days. I was on with Miss Teen Crypto. Shout out to Miss Teen Crypto. She's a gem. God, she's a gem. Check her out. She does totally different content than us, but, you know, there's all kinds of content people like. And she is just such a good energy, good voice in the crypto space. Love her. Definitely check her out. So, last time we streamed was the 18th. That was for Sunday. All right, so we did the Sunday close. And now Wednesday, we're going to do the, I guess, the delayed weekly open, right? Something like that. Let's take a peek at our weekly time frame. We actually have some different stuff today. I'm trying a little bit of a different format to mix in different things. Shout out to Mr. Pickle. He's been taking timestamps for us. Huge. Had a huge impact on the last live stream. So thank you, my friend. Hoping that people keep finding value in these. We're going to take a look at a few things a little differently. Let's start off with, we had some contributions to the Church of Bitcoin. We're also live on TikTok, by the way. Again, we'll see how that works out. We had some fan art, and I welcome it, guys. Tag me on Twitter, hashtag Church of Bitcoin. Love this one. This one's my favorite one that was submitted. Number 2 in here. And number 3. These are awesome. Keep using that AI art generator stuff. Let's keep making Church of Bitcoin images. I hear that artists are pissed off because of AI art. I get it, right? I mean, that makes sense. I'd be pissed too, but what are you doing? Are you going to fight the future? Like, you're not going to win that battle. I mean, I get being mad, but what are you going to do about it? Nothing's going to happen, right? All right, let's check out this weekly close. We did get the nasty red hammer close on the week. Unfortunate this week, bringing lower lows. We're in kind of like just a little doji again. We've had a lot of these indecision-ish candles. We're marked essentially with a top wick, a bottom wick, and a thin body. We see almost every single candle, minus the 28th here in November, doji-ish. This is establishing a really tight range of trading. Actually, I just published a short before this live stream, which is ill-advised. You shouldn't do that if you guys want to get into YouTubing. Don't do a short, publish it, then go live. It's bad for the short. But check it out in the pinned message. Make sure you guys have liked and subscribed. Smash the like buttons for sure. Chat during the live stream. Engage with the stream. The more engagement we get, the more the algorithm looks and says, people are enjoying the stream. I'm going to show it to new people. And that's the only reason we have been growing through the bear market. That's all you guys. You guys rock. Please keep it up. Mods, please don't ban for people putting lots of messages in. If it's like soliciting, go for it. But if people are just, I don't know, spamming something, let them spam away. We want that engagement. This is bear market times. In the bear market, you got to let a little more spamming by. Let's check our weekly change. After this, I have a little piece of, I think, relevant news that I'm going to talk about here, but we're going to get through the week really quick. We're not going to spend forever on Bitcoin like we usually do unless we find something really spicy. Weekly RSI, we saw a rejection from our moving average. We don't have a lower low on the weekly time frame yet, except for locally here in the last consecutive 3 candles. Honestly, just looking at these candles using no other TA, doing nothing, we could have a bounce here, right? This is that 16.2, 16.3 area, which if we turn down to the daily time frame, we're going to see is actually a previous resistance. So could price bounce here? Just looking at these candlesticks, yes. Is it going to? The probability based on just that, not good. So let's keep looking at the chart. Maybe we'll find something a little spicier. We do have, again, momentum picking up on the weekly time frame. Unexpected, in my opinion. I did not expect to see this randomly happening again. Let me just really quick double check, make sure we're live. Good, spam. We're live and everyone's in the chat and I'm not muted. Good. Um, you never know. I just got that weird flash of panic where it's like, uh-oh, I forgot to actually check to see if it did go live successfully. So momentum could be picking back up here on the weekly time frame. That's really going to come down to like this weekly gaining a little more traction. That's going to be the language I use a lot until we break this range. Is, well, we're kind of waiting for this time period to end, and the reason is we're very range bound. I'm just gonna double shill. Check out that video, that short published today. Literally super relevant. I didn't plan this. This just kind of happened in our pipeline of work. It's about trading ranges, range trading. You guys know I'm not a big range trader. I don't really like it, but the video gives you the basics on how to do that. All of our content's free. You guys know that. Support below 15.5. That's our low. Easy peasy. That's not really a surprise to anyone. The weekly time frame really looking equally crappy. Equally crappy to Friday, Monday stream. The 20 moving average slowly coming down to 19K. If we do see a bounce here from this 16.3 low, meeting this 20 weekly, probably the right call. That's where I would look if we got a rejection, or we're looking for rejection, looking for further downside. You can see how painful rejecting the 20 weekly is back here. Late October, early November. That's what led to this huge, large downside candle. All right, weekly is not going to have much force here. We're gonna move on. Let's get on to the day. Actually, you know what? It is what it is. Real quick, monthly, nothing's changed here. Just bouncing up and down. We don't have a lower low in December yet. If we don't get a lower low in December, I am going to be looking in January for potential back upside. We've had 4 candles close red on the quarter. That's never happened in Bitcoin's history, ever. 1, 2, 3. This one isn't closed yet. With 10 days, we could have a Santa rally. The legendary Santa rally. I'm not seeing it yet. But if we do close down here, that's 4 red quarterlies in a row. To see a green, maybe just retracement candle into Q1, I think is very reasonable, bringing us back to that 19 or 20,000 range. What happens there is way too far out to even begin to guess at. Zooming down onto the day, because we're getting through these faster, because I want to get to some other stuff. I have a really spicy, I'm going to talk about arbitrage trading right after I'm done getting through Bitcoin. I know that that's a hot topic. I've been kind of looking to see what the hot topics are. That seems to be the one people want to learn about. Daily MarketCipher. I actually finally kind of like MarketCipher A, or MarketCipher B right now. Shout out to our sponsors. I almost forgot. We are sponsored by, or this stream is brought to you by, MarketCipher, BingX, and Bybit. They are top tier exchanges and trading tools. Check them out using the links in the video description below. We'll move on. I do like MarketCipher B on the day for maybe the first time in a while. So the only thing that stands out here, I'm sure a lot of you in chat are seeing this, I don't love where this money flow is. We are seeing money flow move back up, but it has not reached a higher high versus just earlier in this month. That is not great. If it was higher, I would be super confident in saying the daily looks like it's going to roll over, or it's going to have some kind of upside price action. But when we look here to momentum is nice and shallow. It is looking to pinch. It won't take too much green upside to pinch this momentum. That's not the huge indicator here. The huge sign that I'm seeing where my eye goes is VWAP. VWAP is very much trending. VWAP is looking very strong, moving back to that 0 zone and potentially moving back into the positive. A good example of this would be back here, and I hope I don't eat my words. We can see that same deep daily VWAP drop with a very sharp move back to the upside. So let's take a look at price action there. Odds are I'm going to eat my words. Yeah, odds are I'm going to eat my words, and I did. So let's see where it crossed right here. Maybe I shouldn't be quite as bullish on that as I thought. I'm really surprised. That's interesting. Usually you get a rather large move to the upside from that daily just bouncing over. I guess momentum was waiting off too. Is it the same here? Yeah, it's really the same here. I'm not sure what to say about that, to be honest. Typically, we do see rather large moves. Maybe because we are in a downtrend, we can say, all right, well, let's look at the opposite. When VWAP trends from a high to a low quickly, what happens? Sideways movement. You know, trading is awesome, indicators are awesome, and everything has value, but nothing is ever guaranteed. I guess this is a nice little sign of that. I just picked out 2 examples right here, and it didn't fit the way that we usually look at VWAP. That's okay. It's embarrassing. Not really. But that's okay. So let's look at our day. Here we are. We had an awesome pattern. We identified this right here. We had kind of like an inverse head and shoulders going on. We consolidated below resistance right here, and we made a break to the upside. We actually called this in our live stream back then, saying, well, here's my issue. This is a nice bottoming pattern. I do like kind of this consolidation. This could be Wyckoff. This could be the SOS part. We could, which is essentially before reversal or continuation to the upside. But we went back and looked at recent price action and said, well, it actually kind of looks a lot like this. And then we said, we will probably know this is true if we see a higher high and it breaks down. So I know I've said this many times now in the last few streams, but man, that kind of sucks. We were right. We did get the higher high. We shorted the high live on this stream. We shorted 18.3 live on the stream. We closed the short because you guys voted for it. It's all right. No hard feelings. I'd rather make it entertaining and do what you guys think than I don't really care about making the money. It's all about the content, baby. We closed our short though. I did have a long open. I believe it got stopped out since the last live stream. But on the day, 16.3, this is our weekly support. It does look like it held on the 19th. We did have a bullish engulf candle yesterday, and today we are kind of staring at an indecision candle. That's not a real term as far as I know. I just use it. I make up a lot of my terms because I think trading needs a bigger vocabulary. So for me, an indecision candle, basically a large body in any direction, followed by, it's like a little doji. I guess you could call it like a baby dwarf candle or whatever if there was a gap. But usually sideways price action, not a lot of spice. So far, that's where we're at. We can look to the left for a local daily support, 16.7. As we zoom in, hopefully this will look better. Does not really look better, man. No divergence on your lows on RSI here. Same as last stream. Your lows are coming down. We see that right here. I'm going to make this nice and large. There we go. Our lows are coming down. We look at RSI, and the same is true. So that's no divergence. That's something people don't talk about often. They say bullish divergence, bearish divergence. This is no divergence. That's not a good or bad thing. It's just a neutral or no read sign. Daily momentum looking to wane again. All right, not too much there. You know, instead of doing it forever going through, I'm going to zoom in to the lowest time frames now, and I'm going to get a little read. I'm going to readjust my compass as I recommend you guys do every single day that you're trading. You should copy my format. Go from a large time frame, zoom in, then go from a very small time frame, work your way back up to those large time frames. And for me, that really helps me calibrate kind of the trend of the market, the macro trend, more like a midterm trend, and then your very close micro trend. It's really helpful. I really think it'll help you guys with your trading. I don't think we're going to get much here either. I mean, we could call bullish divergence here, but we're on the 5 minute. It's not really going to be worth anything. Money flows green, but we have a lower low and a lower high. 5 minute not looking super hot on my first take here. 15 minute not looking super hot. Okay, actually, so not looking super high here, but I'm looking at this money flow. I'm seeing much lower VWAP, very, very low VWAP movements. What I'd like to see to reverse this trend would be our low broken here. I want money flow to trend back up, maybe make a lower high and then roll over. That's kind of the extrapolation out into the future that I'm going to be looking for. But man, not looking super hot yet. We have 1, 2, and we'll call it 3 touches to 16.7. That's our very local daily support we just identified. Each time it's tested, we're seeing weakness. We're seeing that support get eaten away. So not a great take. MarketCipher B, 30-minute looks awful. This looks really bad. You have a low in money flow. It reached down even lower. We look to our top here for our VWAP highs. We have a high. That's great. It was a higher high. Right back into a higher, lower high. That is pretty ugly. That's a pretty ugly thing to see here. That's, to me, definitely leaning bearish on the 30. If it exceeds back in December 19th's low here, it's negative 11.6. Likely going to see continuation, likely going to see this range break. So from seeing these low time frames kind of giving me not such hot signals, I'm going to use my fib retracement tool here. I'm going to look at our most local swing low to swing high. I chose 16.2 to 17.60. Where does that place us? Let's get our tools out. Our 618 retrace, 16.6. That wouldn't be a terrible target. If we look at kind of this whipsaw price action that we saw from 16.7 up to that same high, our 1618 sitting at 16.5 and our measured move target much closer to that weekly support zone. That is not what I wanted to see. Not what I wanted to see. Not the end of the world, but not what I wanted to see. For me, I think this is obviously cutting down our choices from what is essentially unlimited possibilities, unlimited values here, because you can continue to add decimal points. There's infinite places you could place a trade, to just 1, 2. And that is very valuable for trading, to be able to just eliminate any amount of numbers, narrow down from the infinitely broad to a more narrow, finite choice set. So I'm looking at 16.6, and let's just go ahead and call it 16.3. If we see the 5, 15, and 30 minute continue to kind of crap the bed here. Let's go to the hour. RSI is moving down, price is moving sideways. That's some kind of bullish divergence, but that's a sketchy bullish divergence. You guys remember me talking when was it? It was like back here. This was early December. You guys remember me in stream talking about how consolidation below resistances in traditional TA considered bearish. In crypto, and in my experience, I don't consider that bearish. It did break to the upside, that example. Right now, what I see is, unfortunately, consolidation above previous resistance. So that's the opposite. We had consolidation below previous resistance. Here's consolidation above, or we could say consolidation above support. That's looking pretty bearish. That's not really going to be reflected in our indicators the same way. This is kind of just eyeing the chart using some kind of, not pattern trading, but I'm not really sure what word I would even use to describe what that would be, like visual trading, visual analysis. I don't really love this. We had consolidation, we broke our low, we made a high, and now we're back. We have the heartbeat pattern. I'm leaning bearish at the moment with multiple tests here of that support. Let's see what the hour's got for us. The hour actually, despite being very red, this is the first kind of weakness or exhaustion I'm seeing. Right here, we see money flow. Our highs are very definitively coming down. We're seeing the money flow is money entering or leaving the market. When it's red, that's money leaving the market. When it's green, it's entering the market. As that red, as our lows on the red come up, we're seeing less and less, or at least less momentum leaving. So it's not accelerating. The amount leaving is not accelerating. It's beginning to level off. Not great, but we could see a rollover there. I think the hourly would be more along the lines of something like this. That would actually look really clean to be, let's call it a 1, 2, 3 bottom, triangle bottom, whatever you want to call it. None of this is financial advice, guys. I'm just going through the charts I would just if I wasn't live streaming. And my only hope is that you guys get some value out of it. I know a lot of you do, especially all you people that show up all day, every day. I love you. You're the best. 122 likes, 300 watching on YouTube. Not bad. Not bad. We can definitely do better. Checking on TikTok. We could definitely do better, but hey, we will by the end of the stream. We always do. We always do. Just keep smashing the likes and engaging with the stream, and the viewers, the fam will join us. It'll happen. All right. 2, 4, then we'll be done. Huh. Okay, this is nice. This is definitely not something I trade off of, but I do often look. We're seeing our moving average on RSI and the 4-hour move up. Let me see our highs here quick. Perfect. No bearish divergence on our highs coming into this. We have lower highs and we have lower highs on RSI. We're seeing it come to meet the RSI moving average. A bounce there. I almost always look for a bounce when I see this set up. If we had bearish divergence, I'd kind of expect it to fall through. Let's see. Like back here. Get rid of everything. Right here on the 4-hour, we had bearish divergence as our highs were coming down. Our highs were moving up at that time. We came to meet the moving average, fell right through it. We don't have bearish divergence here. So 4-hour could have a potential bounce. Whoa, if it didn't look so ugly. 4 hours hitting a lower low on money flow. This is the opposite of what I wanted to see. We're seeing our highs on VWAP come down, our lows on VWAP come down. Man, can't catch a break. Can't catch a break. Nothing's looking good. That is not ideal. I think we see a break of 16.7 here. Probably while we're live, to be honest. Let me see, the 4 hours an hour left. Yeah, probably while we're live. Probably. Okay, we're going to get into. I've got to pull up my trade because the trades have changed. I just have to make sure I don't have to log in. Don't want to dox my account, man. Why are you trying to dox my account, man? And I have to... No! I have to type in... This is annoying. While we're live. I have to type in this, the 2FA key. By the way, real quick mini learning lesson here, guys. Use 2FA on every single financial account you have. Nice, you got it. Use 2FA on every financial account you have, especially crypto. Like, don't ever just have like an SMS backup. When I say 2FA, I mean Google Auth. You need Google Auth. Like, it has to be a token based. Like, you can't be using the text backup. SIM swap attacks are way too common. So since the live stream, actually, let's update this quick. We closed. All right, so we got closed out on our Litecoin and Bitcoin longs for marginal profits. We did take some profits. I don't know how well you guys can see, but there's pretty much a long string of green here. We've been doing really well with these live stream trades. So I actually am in a trade, and I don't really love it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really love it. I'm short at the moment. Maybe I should change the title. It's a very small position. Usually we're doing many thousands. This is just a $500 nothing. I was looking to add at about 16.1 or 17.1 or 17.2, but we didn't get it. I actually took this short before our run up to 17, so we got a little sniped there. How's that looking? I think with what I'm seeing on the charts, this isn't too bad. Yeah. I'll take it for now. It's up 1.8%. Choo choo. Right? We're on fire. Okay. So that's an update on our live stream trades. This one wasn't live streamed because ours got stopped out in profit, but this is one I opened, I think, yesterday out of boredom. So I have actually a trading topic. This is what I said, that we're going to do something a little differently than we usually do. It's not going to be too long. But I figured, why not do a little bit of edumacations? This is a topic I have seen trending on SEO stuff, on keyword sites, on Google, on YouTube for trading. Arbitrage. What is arbitrage trading? So arbitrage trading is a strategy that involves buying and selling financial instruments, be that stocks, cryptocurrencies, forex, commodities, etc., in different markets or in different forms in order to profit from price discrepancies. So this kind of is definitely trading, but it's almost outside our normal trading understanding. So this isn't trading a chart. This isn't trading a pattern. It's not trading a target even. It doesn't really matter what's happening on the chart for arbitrage trading. And perhaps that's why people are so interested in it, because in theory, on paper, it's kind of like free money. But remember, guys, there's no such thing as free money. Anything that tells you it's free money is a scam. Arbitrage trading isn't a scam, but what it is very difficult to do because I will say this, when I started in crypto, arbitrage trading actually was really successful. There was a lot of great arbitrage trades. Over the last few years, there have been, I would say, a handful that I can remember. For a good one is Ethereum Classic. I know Ethereum Classic on Coinbase, there was a huge arbitrage trade over the last maybe 1 or 2 years. Can't remember the price or anything. But what you're doing to successfully arbitrage, you want to have your assets or the same assets. So let's say we're arbitrage trading Bitcoin. This is just a theory. This is all in theory. We want to have Bitcoin on, say, TradingView and Bitcoin on, say, Binance. And what we're looking to do, we also have to have dollars on both of them. So you can see how this might create problems over time. As you trade one or the other, you might run out of Bitcoin, you might run out of dollars on one of these exchanges, and then you need to move funds. And I promise you, if you see an arbitrage opportunity on a chart, by the time you go to transfer assets, it's already too late. By the time your assets get there, it'll be fixed. These things are very fleeting. They don't exist typically for long periods. The only reason the Ethereum Classic one did, in my memory, is because Ethereum Classic on Coinbase requires like 14,000 confirmations. And that's because they've been 51% attacked so many times. But that's a different story. So for an example, a trader might buy Bitcoin at a lower price. And so let's see which one's a little bit lower right now. And you can see right here, even if it's a little hard to see, on Binance, Bitcoin is trading. I wish I could freeze it. I am going to freeze it because the price is just going to fluctuate while I do this, and it will make it really confusing for everyone. One moment. There we go. Froze the screen. Is that visible still for you guys? Let me see. It kind of looks janky, doesn't it? Good enough. You can see, just for this example. So you can see Binance is actually higher. See, that's why I said I wanted to freeze it. So typically, this wouldn't be an arbitrage opportunity. I'll just say it that way to start. Because the price is so close together and because neither is really leading nor lagging the other, they're almost exactly the same price, okay? If the price difference was larger, let's say Binance, and we've seen this in the past, USDT pair will be trading, let's say it's at like 16,889. versus 16,788 on Coinbase. Now there's an arbitrage opportunity. If you have both Bitcoin and dollars on both these exchanges, essentially what a trader or someone taking advantage of this would do is they would sell one Bitcoin or something, again, theoretical, just one Bitcoin to make it easy. They would sell one Bitcoin on Binance for $16,889. And simultaneously, and so this is why it's obviously an automated or botted activity for the most point, because humans really can't do that instantaneous thing, you would rebuy that single Bitcoin on Coinbase. So you had one Bitcoin here, you have one Bitcoin here, let's say you have like 20 grand on both, right? You no longer have that Bitcoin. Now you have 36 8 or whatever, right? So you have more money. Now you have 2 Bitcoin over here, and you have, let's say, 13.3 or something. So you can see how it's shuffling of assets. If you're able to, and that's the big if you're able to simultaneously buy on one market and sell on the other for a different price, you can take advantage of arbitrage. And it is in many weird ways, and you guys know I hate saying this, free money. It's not really trading. What it is it's taking advantage of a discrepancy in price across exchanges. Let me see, what other little notes that I have here? The goal of arbitrage is to take advantage of the price discrepancies and generate a profit with minimal risk. That is really what it is, but I still think that that's a little deceptive with minimal risk. So what happens if you do this, right? You sell it here and you go to buy it here, but when you go to buy it, price has moved up. Well, now if you buy it, you've actually, you've taken on risk. You've lost that arbitrage trade. You haven't generated money. there is risk. And there is risk that's even outside of maybe something like that. So maybe like, for example, when markets are extremely volatile, arbitrage opportunities tend to get larger with really big swings in price. Some exchanges won't see the sell-offs or they won't see the rallies as fast as the other ones. But let's say you go to arbitrage and Coinbase goes down. Well, now you're screwed, right? Didn't work out. So there is risk there. I don't want it to be risk-free, but as far as risk-free things go in trading, I think arbitrage is the closest. However, there's another risk is since it's automated, you're using software, and almost any software that isn't, I don't know, like MT4, MT5, I would not download any software for crypto trading. Almost certainly a malware Trojan. Let me finish this up. So arbitrage traders often use computer algorithms to monitor prices and execute trades quickly, as price discrepancies can be short-lived and require fast action to capture the opportunity. Arbitrage trading can be complex and risky activity, just like I described, and it is not suitable for everyone. Really, it's suitable for very few. I hate to rain the parade. It's important to understand the risks and have a thorough understanding of markets, financial instruments, etc. before being involved or attempting arbitrage trading. Absolutely 100%. So it's a cool topic. It's something that you guys should always have like kind of in your mind, because just like that ETC, just like Ethereum Classic a year or 2 years ago on Coinbase, it does happen. It does happen. And arbitrage traders, you can think that they're bad, but they're actually good for the market. What they do is they help to create an unofficial peg, especially in crypto, an unofficial like peg or singular price for Bitcoin or any other asset. So like if someone sells $1 jillion worth of Bitcoin on Coinbase, that'll tank the price. In theory, the price shouldn't change on Binance, right? Because you sold it on Coinbase, you didn't sell it on Binance. But arbitrage traders then, as price has tanked, let's say it's down here on Coinbase, arbitrage traders begin selling their Bitcoin on Binance and buying it on Coinbase, which drives Coinbase's price back up and drives Binance's prices back down until it reaches equilibrium. So arbitrage is a necessary thing in a market ecosystem. It has use. And what it is really is just an interesting topic. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. We don't always get into the alphas. We don't really get into the alphas during these live streams. It's usually just me riffing off charts. Where did my headphone thing? Oh well, I can't find them. I have my headphones in, so maybe people on TikTok can hear me. Let's see if there's anybody over there. Should we look? 10 people. We had 300 on the last stream. Oh well, it's not as spicy today. And we don't need them. We got like 350 on YouTube. We got 180 likes. Guys, smash the like buttons if you enjoyed that arbitrage little snip. I don't know. Snip, something like that. Smash the like buttons. I'm going to put up a poll, actually. Should I do more of these? Do more little in stream. What do we call them? Let's call them knowledge nuggets. Like ARB today. Yes, no. And let's also put here we go. There it is. Vote in the poll. It's interesting. It's weird. Yesterday, or not yesterday, on our last live stream, this is only the second time we tried to stream to TikTok. You know what? Actually, because there's only 10 people over there, I don't need those headsets. I'm going to turn on some tunes. We're just going to focus on our YouTube, our home, our Church of Bitcoin. I think every time I say Church of Bitcoin now, I have to say a religion for tax purposes. People were not happy. There was a bunch of comments about how blasphemous it was, and I was like, bro, it's not a faith. It's mostly a joke. And we never do this. I want to do this, and then we're going to get back to the charts. We're going to get back to just TA. this is one of the few. You guys know, I think 99% of crypto news is just gibberish, fluff, nothing burgers. This one I like. This one's interesting. So Bitcoin mining company Core Scientific files for bankruptcy. That's pretty funny, right? Hopefully this article, I didn't read it. Hopefully this article tells us their BTC holdings, because what we're going to see is FUD articles saying, well, they're declaring bankruptcy, but they're going to have to sell all their Bitcoin. They have this much Bitcoin, crypto's dead. Right. I mean, that's just the news cycle for crypto. But what's cool is a prominently publicly traded company in the United States has filed for Chapter 11 protections in Texas. Let me read through because I want to see if they have the stats in this. Market cap close to 73 million. Actually, that's surprisingly small. That's really, even if their entire business's value was Bitcoin, $73 million in Bitcoin, not going to dent the market. Not going to dent a $340 billion market. Whatever. Its 52-week change shows a decline of 98%. So Core Scientific was they shitcoin all along, it turns out. Down 98% though. However, per Yahoo Finance, the trailing 12-month operating cash flow is positive. So they are generating revenue, which is unusual for a company that declares Chapter 11. Despite having good cash flows, the funds are not enough to pay their debts. That's the issue, and why they're filing for Chapter 11 protections, which means they don't have to pay their debtors back. The company will avoid liquidation after declaring bankruptcy. So that, in many ways right there, says, well, they're probably not going to have to liquidate their Bitcoin, period. Even if it was $73 million, which is so tiny. Well, temporarily, there's something in this article that's interesting. I was hoping it'd be earlier. Due to the effects of the crypto Celsius, where is it? Okay, since its peak last year, the company's mined Bitcoin has lost about 75% of its worth. Duh. As per CoinGecko. Where is it? So basically, the interesting part, which hopefully is in this article, which now maybe it seems like it won't, is that they're going to continue to mine. They're filing for protections on bankruptcy, but they're going to continue to mine, which does make sense. If they're still profitable, if they still have a net revenue, it makes sense. But it's pretty, it's awesome, I guess, is look at this company. It's down 98% on the stock market. It's mining Bitcoin. It literally is filing Chapter 11, and it still makes sense for them to mine Bitcoin at 16.8 thousand. Let that sink in. It is still profitable for them. If it wasn't profitable, obviously they wouldn't be allowed to continue mining and declare Chapter 11. But it's profitable. They're bringing in cash, even though prices are all the way down here, all the way in the muck. People are, I've heard a lot of FUD, a ton of FUD about miners. Oh, the cost of mining is this amount. Mark my words, or ignore everything everyone else says. I never say that, but I'm saying that here. There is no such thing as the cost to mine Bitcoin. There's no such thing. It is not a real number. You could accurately say the mean cost or the median cost, the mode cost. But there is no single cost to mine Bitcoin. That is not a number. There's too much that goes into it. Hardware cost, electricity cost, like location tax. There's so many factors. There's no such thing as one singular Bitcoin mining cost, period. For example, there are botnets. If you're not familiar with the botnet, go Google it. But it's essentially just malware that hijacks computers, turns it into like zombie machines that mine Bitcoin on really crappy, computers around the world, and maybe some not so crappy, maybe in some big databases. Those are mining Bitcoin at $0. Zero. They're not paying for the hardware. They're not paying for the electricity. Are they breaking the law? Absolutely, I would assume. Like, is it a good thing? I mean, I don't know. I don't care if it's a good thing or bad thing. Like, should they do it? No, because it's stealing. They're stealing. But there is no single cost, and that's the most outlier great example I can think of to prove that is there are many scenarios where the cost to mine is zero. They're usually illegal. Usually people stealing electricity. But then that ranges all the way out to, I don't know, some guy who just learned about Bitcoin who's like, whoa, I want to mine this. And he's like, I'm going to mine it on my laptop. And he powers up his laptop and he sets it up and he starts mining. And like he's mining Bitcoin at like $1 million a Bitcoin because he's just burning energy and he's getting like fractions of a sat. Like there is no single cost. Core Scientific here, that's kind of the full circle. They're still going to continue mining. I don't even know if this article says that, but I read it in a different one. So this is why we don't do news. News articles suck. They're vague. They don't have all the information. They typically don't know what they're talking about. La-di-da. All right, let's get back to our nerding out. This is our chart from the 18th. We were looking. This is actually where we were. We did have a very perfect call. I will pat myself on the back for this. We saw a move to the upside. Let me see. We saw some good lower time frame signals. We pointed out 16.8. It's pretty much just like 16.8 to 16.9 as our upside target. We saw 16.794. This was on the 5-minute time frame, very zoomed in. But we were looking for some upside. We were looking at our measured move, our 2 target. Our wick came in right here. And price fell to lows. So update from last stream. We killed it. We've had some good trades here, guys. If you're new, don't be fooled. I'm wrong all the time. Please don't just like copy my trades and think you're going to make money. Basically, I stream my trades so I can lose money and you can watch it. And then you don't have to lose your money. You can get that itch out of the way. That's what I like to say anyway. All right. Let's move on. We can review this really quick. Nothing is going to really have changed on this chart. But this was a really cool thing from the last stream, and we did it at the end of the last stream, so not everyone caught it. This is total crypto market cap. Really, what catches your eye if you've never seen this chart is currently it's essentially perfectly back to the 2017 high. We found resistance there. We rejected 2-ish plus years later. We broke back through, and now we're right back there. Right back there. While we haven't closed a weekly candle, nor monthly, to my knowledge. I'll have to look in a minute. We haven't closed a weekly candle below. You can see this blue trend line is that previous high. We haven't closed a weekly below. Maybe that happens this week. Maybe it doesn't. If we do, I'm expecting continuation to the downside. We haven't closed one yet. So far, after our perfect bounce off of it in June, it is holding support. So this was kind of my bearish macro chart. I don't want to go too far into it, but basically it's looking for a retracement, in my opinion. A retracement on total crypto market cap. Using just the TA we used last time, we kind of drew out what could be a descending parallel channel that we would expect to break to the upside or resolve to the upside eventually with a measured move target of 10.5 trillion. Perhaps the world's most perfect psychological number. 10.5. I think it makes sense. If you want to see more, you can go back to the previous stream where we kind of plotted this all out and our reasoning behind it. I don't want to get into it too hard today. Let's take a look at our top gainers, top losers here on CoinGecko. Of the top 10, it appears everything is down except for stablecoins over the last 7 days. We have to go all the way down to Tron. Tron's underrated. I don't like love Tron, but Tron's underrated. It gets more hate than it should. Tron is the only green one, it looks like, in the top 19. We have to go down to TON at 20, but it's only 1% over the week, 0.7 over the day. Really just a mild sea of red. We looked at TON, or we tried to look at TON before. I think it's Telegram's coin. With a market cap of 3.7 billion, let's just pull this up quick, TON. With an infinite max supply. A total supply of 5 billion, circulating supply of 1.4. There's infinite. I don't know how this is generated. I might have to learn more about this. I do not believe I will ever buy this. Let's see. In July of 2020, this is sus. This is super sus. In July of 2020, it had a market cap. Oh, that's volume. Apparently, it didn't have any market cap. I don't understand what you're saying, CoinGecko. CoinGecko says this had no market cap until November. Something's weird. Any red flags in crypto, that's enough to scare me away. But it is available on BingX. So, I don't know. Maybe I will. That's something I really have enjoyed about BingX. Shout out to our sponsor, BingX. I have enjoyed that. That I've been able to pick up kind of almost any coin that I wanted. Let's see. It says it's available on BingX. But then you go and type in... Oh, that's because it's derivatives. That's why. Derivatives and spot are not the same. Right back to where... It's basically right back to its listing price, 250. This thing's in the top 20 now. This is dumb. Standard future account. You guys do know I like buying really small amounts of things. That's why I've created the world's most confusing portfolio known to man. I have over 300 different cryptocurrencies. It's a bit of a nightmare, but it really actually isn't that hard at all. Not gonna lie. It's pretty easy to manage. You just don't do anything with the majority of your positions. That's it. Funds. Withdraw. Internal. No. Withdraw. No. Why can't I... I still have trouble moving assets, and I'm not sure why. Ah, there it is. I have to get a fund. Okay, transfer. Standard. Currency UST. Let's put $50. Let's see if this worked. There we go. I like buying little bags of stuff. Usually I'm in like the $100 range. For me, $100 compared to my portfolio is less than 0.1%. It's just not a meaningful amount. If it goes to zero, I don't care. I don't know what this is. I think it's shady. I wouldn't recommend. Honestly, I wouldn't do this. I usually go for 100, so you can see how much I'm like not into this. Buy 25. $25. Now I'm just not gonna look at it. See a ton. I just got annoyed with it being like one of the only gainers, and so now if it goes to infinite dollars, even though its max supply is infinite, aka this probably doesn't have a great future, then hey, I have some of it, and infinite times anything is infinite, so I'll have infinite dollars. Please know I'm joking. Ethereum Classic's up. Thorchain, Dash, Monero. Man, this is a really boring market. Give yourselves a pat on the back. We've got 350 viewers. Certainly low for our streams, but nothing is happening. Pat yourselves on the back for being here. It takes dedication to continue being here. Nothing is up. What the actual heck? I think I'm going to peek at DOT. I'm going to peek at DOT again. Our DOT play got riggedy wrecked. Let's pull this back. There we go. That's where it first got stopped. We were looking for that same play on a few coins, and we even said this is descending highs, flat bottoms. We're looking for it to make a break to the downside. Where would we look? Our next support, 420. Blaze it. Speaking of that, 242 likes. Can we get 420? Can we get 420? Please smash the likes. Let's get 420. Not a drill. We need 420. We need it. So predictably, like, we had a long trade here, but the long trade was saying, okay, we know this pattern typically breaks to the downside. So what we can do here is have a very tight stop and look to play some kind of bounce. We didn't get it, but our stop was very tight, and so our loss was very minimalized. I still think that was a good trade. DOT has lost $6.30 as support, and it has traded lower. This isn't the worst way to trade lower, though. I like this kind of descending channel. But it has not quite reached 420. At 420, you will be interesting to me, DOT. In fact, I might even... I've been enjoying doing these, like, spot things. I'm enjoying doing these spots. Let's see. Let's look on BangX. Where are you at on BangX? 447. Limit order. Price 420, blaze it. Let's do the rest of that $25. Oh man, what's cleaner? $25 or 6 DOT? 6 DOT is cleaner. There we go. Limit order, put it there right at support. Do I really care about DOT? No. I just like things that are down. My bloodlust, man, I can't control it. All right, 420 blaze it. We'll see. That alert goes off. I've picked up a massive 6 DOT bag, and I will be a DOT millionaire. Much sarcasm. Let me see. I have too many alerts there. Delete 1. 420. A DOT. 420. Blaze it. Blaze it. Nice. That's where I'm looking. I don't really expect much. Of course, you can definitely see in this channel, we have kind of a tighter channel. We can see a move to the top of the channel before moving down there. It's not necessarily straight down, but it does look like 420 is in the cards. All right. I have not read the chat this entire time. My bad. It's time to read the chat. I want to know what charts you guys want to look at. What do you want to look at? You pull the chat up. I'm just going to put my favorite coin up while I wait. Litecoin, we might be seeing the impossible. We have 173 votes. 82% of viewers enjoyed the arbitrage little tidbit at the beginning of the stream. Right on. Right on. And want more. Keep voting. Let me know. The more votes we get, the more likely it will be that I keep doing them. So let me start. I'm going to refresh the chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I missed your messages. But if you had something important to say, put it back in the chat now, because I haven't seen any of them. I refreshed it. I'm going to start with the first name I see, Gary C. What's up, man? You can't take it anymore? You got to blaze it, bro. It's all right. It's all right. I understand. I understand, bro. You get a pass today, all right? Hopefully, we'll get 420 likes, and then retroactively you'll have it, so you'll be good. Don't worry. It's all kosher. What's up, Nate, my brother? Nate wants to look at helium. HNT. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to read the chat. You guys tell me what charts you want to see. I'm going to pull them up. Ooh, man, that's not good. There we go. I'm going to pull them up. Ooh, nice. Nice little green candle. And we're going to have a few on the queue, and we're going to just run through them. Random Gamer, my man, good to see you back. Total 3. I have to make one, apparently. Total 3. We're not going to do every request, but I'm going to try to just bang out a few in a row. Giggity, giggity, giggity goo. What's up, Benny? I already pulled up helium. Froggy's looking at Gala. Paul looking at Ethereum. We can definitely pull up Ethereum. Hype the chat up, guys. Hype the chat. Hype the chat while I pull up the charts you want to see. Hype them. I won't ruin the surprise yet. Link ADA HNT. Wow, HNT, I guess HNT, weirdly the most requested today. I don't know if that's ever been true, but I think I see why. You got a nice little candle there on HNT. Adam, Chat, how you doing? Profrigogenitus. I can never say your name right, bro. Chat equals troublesome. They are troublesome. They made me close my short at 18.3. Is what it is. Hype, ICP, MATIC. I see MATIC. I see Anchor. I see multiple MATICs. I see Atom. All right, let's pull it up. Pull up Atom. Don't want to ruin the surprise. Atom. We'll pull up MATIC. That's a lot. That's a good amount already. We're not going to be able to go super in depth here with this many to pull up, but it is what it is. ICP, huh? Multiple ICPs. Phil, QNT. We did look at QNT. That's going to be real quick. That's going to be real quick if we look at it. Looked at it recently. ICP I haven't looked at in a long time. We can pull that up. I think we're probably reaching the upper limit, right? Maybe we can do one more. If there's a coin that isn't already pulled up, we have ADA, HNT, total 3, ETH, Atom, Gala, MATIC, QNT, and ICP queued up. If there's something in there that you want to see that isn't one of those, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and then spam it in the chat. I want to see the overlap. JR Thawny, every time we don't get 420 likes on the stream, the price goes down. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. It's not my fault. I annoy the crap out of you guys. I bring it up so much. I constantly harass you to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Do it now. Kadena. I only see Antonio saying Kadena, though. Does anybody else want to see Kadena? Gotta see, like, at least one more person. Gotta see some agreement. Miran is throwing up because of trading based on support and resistance. You should probably see a doctor about that, my friend. That's not a healthy sign. All right, we have a few Kadenas. We got a few. We'll pull up Kadena. Monero? Piro? Yeah. We'll pull up Monero too. All right, we got Monero. I haven't looked at Monero in forever. It just has been kind of like Litecoin, just like doopying. BitBoy did a story on ICP. Interest is up. That's probably why. Probably. Flow. All right, I'll pull up KDA. Okay, we have our queues. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11 charts. Man, that's like, that's a lot. That's a lot. You guys, you better. I will do 11 altcoin charts. Solana. Rose. I haven't heard that name in a while. I'm going to do 11 altcoins. I can't promise you super in depth on all of them. We're going to do our best. Going to just identify kind of structure, macro levels. Let's go. How many times do I got to say it or like your show? How Solana now? Crypto Seeker. You only have to say it once, baby. I'll pull up Solana. That's it. The doors are closing. This is now 12. What do you guys think I'm made of charts? What do you think I'm made of charts? Womp. Oh, wait. That technically never got stopped. Right on. Okay. Lemon coins. ADA's already pulled up. The door's closed. To reopen the door, smash the likes and subscribe. So we got to get 420 likes, guys. If we get 420 likes in this stream, we get our Blaze license. And we get to blaze it as a family. So let's start with the charts, man. Let's just jump in. ADA. We looked at this recently. My take was, this looks very bad. I'm sorry. Nothing has changed. Looking at ADA, nothing has changed, unfortunately. ADA had very strong support at 41.6 or 42 cents. Very strong support. However, like many coins, we pointed this out, it has a flat low descending high structure on a major support. We said that is not good. That is a very high probability of a downside break. What did we get? We got a downside break, a back test of that support, a rejection. We moved down to 31 cents. This is not quite as confident of a support. We already lost it. ADA is in trouble. As I said last time we looked at it, ADA's monstrous rally, we'll call it, in 2021 from 7 cents, let's see, 250, 315. Monstrous rally. However, what's the issue? You have very little consolidation. Very inefficient price action. Price basically just moved up. It didn't pull back. It didn't create support on the way up. And so what do we have? A huge inefficiency on our chart. So ADA, what are you doing? Well, you're moving back. You're filling in that inefficiency. Unfortunately, you've broken the major support I was looking for it to hold. And man, this is where I'm looking. Looking down here. This is not a guarantee. Doesn't mean it has to happen. There is potentially some other supports that might bounce price. You can say like 20 cents here. We had a rejection back in 2018 before we hit our low. You kind of had resistance there on the way up. No back test. No back test on the weekly time frame. So maybe 20 cents. That's probably where I would look next. But really, I'm looking probably at like the 14.2. That's it. That's all that's on the chart. That's it. There's nothing else. Unfortunately. Good though. If you can break this descending high trend, get back above 41.6, maybe your bottom's in. But man, there's not much there. MarketCipher B is very bearish here on this money flow. Dude, just trickling off on the week. Not great. Not a great take. Let's go to HNT, a chart I don't think I have a coin I don't think I have a chart for. Let's just take a peek at the macro here. On your month, what do you got? Not a lot. Not a lot. This is very common in the crypto space right now. During 2021, we had these really strong rallies. Really strong rallies. I mean, HNT, great example, from 14 cents to 70 bucks. Virtually straight up. We did have some consolidation here, not really there. Very inefficient price action. Very similar to ADA, HNT filling in that inefficiency in price action. I can definitely see support at $1.42. You have an order block on the monthly right there. It's like 142 to 130. Right on in there. You could have 82 cents in the all-time low, 14.3. No, I hate when it does this. Give me my lines. Did I get them? There we go. Okay. Flip it to the week. Yeah, really, same picture. You've come just shy. Just shy. You got like $1.58 low here. This is cool. But with 4 days and 5 hours to go, way too early to call. At the moment, you have a bullish engulfing candle on the week. My eye is drawn to the previous November 21st weekly candle, where you got a bullish engulfing candle before you went to a lower low. You got 4 days, 5 hours to close that weekly above $2.09. However, we've seen this. Doesn't necessarily mean we're moving up, but that would be a great start. That would definitely be a great start. Your weekly time frame is bleeding money flow, just like ADA. Let's see. I do have a saving grace. There's one kind of saving grace on this chart. Let's get rid of everything. So what do we see here on RSI and price? We had bearish divergence on our highs. We saw our RSI highs come down. This was long ago. RSI highs came down, while price RSI highs came up. Bearish divergence on the weekly, that ended the run. See, ba-boom, ba-boom. However, we do have some positivity. This is the only positivity I've seen on the chart so far. is if we look to our recent price action, we can say, well, this is the lowest price in recent history. It's not the lowest price it's ever traded at, but it is the lowest point in RSI. So I don't think it would be smart to say this is bullish divergence. I don't think that that's really... I don't think that that's... It might be true technically, but I don't think it's likely a factor. I don't know. Well, I don't see it yet. It's just because these are so far apart. Usually you don't use RSI that way. And unfortunately, from where? All the way down, you don't have bullish divergence. You have no divergence. Your highs are coming down, your lows are coming down, same with RSI. But there is maybe some hopium there that you'll see. I mean, the weekly is oversold. Oversold, rejected from not being oversold, made a lower low with a lower low in price. There's very little divergence on this chart. I don't have much good to say about it, unfortunately. But, let's see. Whoa, that's not what I meant. Let's go to the day real quick. But if your low is in, which is possible, if your low's in, your 618 retrace is back up at 15 bucks. Major level here at, let's just call it 10-ish. If you get a bounce, if this continues, which I'm not sold on, 10 bucks, 15 bucks, probably the pretty sound profit-taking targets, and that's like 5x, 7.5x. There's a lot of potential upside. Like, this chart has sold and sold and sold. Just haven't gotten a real bounce yet. I'm not convinced that the bounce is in. Daily money flow hit new lows. You're probably gonna have divergence here on the day. Yeah, your RSI lows are coming up on the day, and your prices are coming down. So yeah, bullish divergence on the day. I need to see that really translate out to longer time frames. I can't really get excited about this one green fun candle. You know, we've seen that in recent history. Hasn't gone anywhere. But hey, I can be wrong. If HNT breaks $2.60 in the short term, it'll have my attention. I spent longer on that than I wished. Keep liking and subscribing. You know, I didn't read the chat much. I just got your tickers. What are you guys feeling today? What are you feeling? 255 votes. More in-stream nuggets. More nuggets. Always more nuggets. Sad day, Eddie. What's going on, bro? What's wrong? Ooh, I missed some subscribers. Robert Pereira. Obaid Rajput. Sam Ross. I didn't see the super chat, bro. Wants to see QNT and ICP. We already have them pulled up. Jokin1, thanks for subscribing. Trader Timmy T. Rob Harrell. Telly P. Welcome to our fam. We've been live about an hour, guys. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jeez. I think I bit off more than I can chew. Charts pulled up here. So keep hyping the chat. Keep hyping it. Make sure you jump in our Discord for after the live stream. I airdrop all of you little bit of Bitcoin. Little bit of Bitcoin. I make you all holders. All you have to do is join Discord. Click the link. The link's https discord.gg/TomCrown. My Discord is not loading. TikTok. There we go. All you have to do, join the Discord. You have to agree to a little rule thing. Then when you join, you'll see a verify room. In that verify room, I hate you, computer. You'll see this. A message November 3rd from me6bot. It says, click green checkmark emoji to verify and enter. Just click this and you will enter the server. That's all you have to do. And then you'll get the airdrop. Also, you can follow me on Twitter. That'd be cool. I'm good at tweeting, I think. Total 3. So what is this? Excluding Bitcoin and ETH. This is the altcoin. Okay. This is the altcoin chart, essentially. differing from Bitcoin total market cap, Total 3 actually did break its previous 2018 high. Closed a monthly below in June. Then, very visibly, closed a monthly below last month, and we're seeing lower lows. I mean, yeah, here we are. I mean, the problem, I guess, with this chart is, what does this really do? It's just saying, oh, maybe be bearish on altcoins. I think that's pretty obvious right now, right? I don't know. You got support 231 billion. That is the 2018 monthly close. I think that is a great target right here. Potential to bounce there. When we use our Fibonacci extension and retracement tool, connect our high to our low right there. Boom. Money in the bag. Our 2 measured move target right there, 231 billion. I don't really need to look at this chart much more. That looks pretty spot on. Right there. Total 3. Let's take a peek at Ethereum. Ethereum did not play out the way we'd like. It started to, and then it fell. Back below. Jeez. Ethereum back below 1,220. We're seeing it act as resistance right here on the 4-hour time frame. You do have a higher low still. You did break November 28th low. That's looking pretty liquidity grabbish. I'm going to need to go to a longer time frame. Ooh, not so hot. That does not look so hot. So, what did we have? We had a strong resistance, a double bottom at 1100. We've tested 1100 twice, higher low, kind of painting the same picture Bitcoin did, consolidated below resistance, but range traded. Great time to shill the video pinned to the top of the chat, published today on range trading. Range traded, broke the high, swept liquidity, broke low, again with a double bottom on the daily. What? Right here. Boom. Again with a double bottom on the daily, 1,166. And what did it do? Unfortunately, it turned what was support into resistance. It was support. It was resistance. It was resistance. It was support. It broke support. Now tested it as resistance again. So really what's happening is this isn't the range. This is the range. We have a bigger range. Really, its range is just expanding. And that's pretty... Actually, this is a triple. This is a triple daily bottom. What? What? That's pretty crazy, actually. So I think the play, without even really doing TA, we can look to short. We could... A smart trader could look to take a short to play the bottom of the range. Or, potentially, look to take a long to the top of the range. That's really the only options, I think, right now. I don't really think there's much more to it. Ethereum continues to create the world's biggest symmetrical triangle, or bear flag, whatever you want to call it. You might have had some bearish divergence on the weekly time frame. Money flow, marketcipher B, now looking great. Not a lot of movement, not a lot of interest there for me. Until Ethereum can actually break out of this symmetrical triangle, it's just range trading. It's not making significant moves. Let's see Atom. Atom we looked at the other day. Someone suggested it. And we caught something really cool. Atom had a super large bottom wick on the day. This was December 16th, our last live stream. Traded down to 18 bucks. Where did it settle the day? We didn't actually check this out. So it settled back up at 8.55. Not bad. We do have a death cross above us. If you tuned into the last stream, you heard me ramble about death crosses and golden crosses. Doesn't really seem to have done anything, as this sell-off was right before they crossed. Price hasn't hit a lower low at this point. No divergence on RSI on the day. Lower low. Man. Let's see what our risk to reward is here. You see some kind of play like this. I'm not as jazzed about this chart as I was last time. It is still clean. It's still in this, in my opinion, very apparent harmonic pattern. I'm not a harmonic pattern trader, but it is what it is. Death Cross does not seem to have pushed price lower. I think any stop below $8 for a short-term scalp is probably the right play. Probably the right play. It's just so harmonic. I don't even like harmonics. It's just so harmonic. I can't stop looking at it. No new real thoughts on Adam. No new thoughts. Yeah, the Death Cross on the daily playing out above you. I think a trade, if you're going to make a trade, man, you could look potentially to short the 200 daily. It's like at $11. You could short the 50 if you're going to be a little more aggressive at 10.40. Any long, in my opinion, stopping below $8 is the play. Not financial advice, but this is just how I might approach it if I were to trade it, which I'm not going to trade it. I don't like it. I don't like it. We missed the entry on that day. That was the day to trade. Gala, anything cool going on with Gala? Gala, similar thing. We were looking for that descending high, flat bottom. You baroque it. Badoop, badoop, badoop. Badoop, 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 badoop. Gala looks awful. This looks awful. I don't know if this is the full chart. Gala. Gala looks absolutely awful. Is there a longer history than September 21st for Gala? Not gonna lie, guys. I own like a tiny amount of Gala. I don't know, less than $100. I bought some random amount a while ago. Clearly, I'm underwater, as everyone who bought previous to this week, according to this chart, is underwater. Let me know in chat if there's a longer history. But my warning to you guys is a lot of altcoins are going to end up looking like this. A lot. Breaking its low, going into all-time low price discovery. Not good. Not the good. Yeah, but Snoop Dogg, bullish on Snoop Dogg. I'm bearish on Gala. Womp. This has been savaged. If there's a longer price history, maybe this won't look as bad. If there's a longer price history, this won't look as bad. If there is, everyone is underwater. It's down 98%. Don't be fooled. That doesn't mean it can't go down another 98% from here. That being said, bottom could be in. I don't know why one would assume that, and that would be like the only reason you would make that trade is because no one would assume it. Like, I don't think you're going to find anything else on the chart here that's going to look good at this point. This looks like death. It'll bounce eventually. I got no idea where. Unless there's more chart history, there's really like no way to assign where that might be. We could look at our extensions here and imply a number, imply a value. And we have had success with that on coins like Ape in the past. But man, you're just catching a knife. Unfortunately, you're just in knife territory. So we can use maybe this swing high to swing low. Can use that. We can use one maybe a little more local to price action. And then we're going to move on from Gala. Let me see where these point to. Yeah. I mean, we're looking at... That actually isn't as big of a drop as I expected. To our 1618, we're looking at down 40%. To our measured move target at 2, we're looking at like 63%. And again, these are just implied profit-taking targets for shorts. They're not real supports. It's never traded there. It's in price discovery. Unfortunately, I got to give it the bearish thumbs down. Would love to be wrong. Would love to be wrong. Time will tell. MATIC is hella boring. Why did you ask for MATIC? It's okay. You can ask for MATIC. MATIC has not changed. MATIC doesn't look like Ethereum from a chart perspective, but just very ranged traded. Now for 150 days, you got like $1 to 60, 70 cents, a 30% range. I mean, there's money to be made trading the range. I was looking for a test to $1 to reject it and get a wick. Nope. No wick. Kind of visually see this here on MATIC. It's like right around here. It's like just under 80 cents. You see that support. You see so many touches, right? You see touch after touch after touch, right? It's right around here. It's like maybe it's 76, 77 cents. Every time it tests that level, it becomes weaker. It weakens that support. I'm still looking for a move to 65 cents. It would not surprise me to see a move to 55 cents even on MATIC. Would not surprise me. Your daily MarketCipher B actually looks better. Oh, this is 12 hour. It looks better than a lot of the coins we just looked at. That I will say. Your money flow isn't out in freaking doomland. Daily looks better than a lot of charts. Weekly looks pretty crappy. Still better than a lot of the charts we looked at. You have a lower low on MACD. Money flow, lower low in the week. That's not what you want to see. I think 55 cents is where I'd be looking. I'd be looking right around there. Moving on, QNT. We looked at this in the last stream. Has anything changed? QNT versus BTC. I'm looking for some kind of divergence to paint here. You had a low, you swung back high, you're coming back down to that low. What does your RSI look like? Boom, we already got it. We did not have this in the last stream, so this is not a confirmed bullish divergence yet. We have a lower low in RSI. We have a higher low on price. So that is the pieces of a bullish divergence. We have the pieces, but we don't see any reversal yet. The problem is that if it breaks below the previous low, it is no longer bullish divergence because now you have a lower low in price and a lower low on RSI, and that's just no divergence. So as long as QNT BTC holds above 00, we'll call it 006, it's looking pretty good. If it breaks, it's looking pretty bad. At least that gives you an invalidation that is actionable. Is $1 in the same boat? Nope. You can see how on USD pair, we don't have that same thing. RSI is higher with price higher. No divergence there. I'm watching the BTC pair. I set an alert. If it breaks 006, that's not good. Not good. Support wise, I mean, you're messing around here with $100. It does look like now you're painting a head and shoulders on top of our inverse head and shoulders. That wouldn't be great. If we see a break of 82, I would look for a back test. I would look for a short potential if we hit 82 or lose 82. And until then, I just wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't touch this thing. I would look for trading back into this 150 range for a move to 290. You can see we were looking for it here. Didn't get it. Man, never again am I queuing up this many charts. Never again. This is too many. It's too many in a row. You guys probably can't even keep up. Why did they do a video on ICP? ICP. This is the total traded history. I know this because it was listed on Coinbase first. It was listed for $630, and at that time, that put it in the top 10 market cap, though it had never traded ever before. It is down 99.47%. Again, don't be fooled. That doesn't mean it can't go down more. It can still go down. Well, it can't go to the negatives. Oh, that's not negative. it can still go down another 99%. And that would leave it at 2 pennies, right? So don't think just because it's down almost 99.5% means it has to go up. It can continue to go down. Jeez. Hey, at least your chart doesn't look as bad as this. Here's your hopium. If this thing ever catches bids, you got crazy upside, right? Like if it ever catches bids, you move back to the 0.5, that's 41 bucks. You move back to the 618, that's like $87. But you gotta catch bids. Gotta catch bids, bro. You do have a little bullish divergence on your RSI day. There you go. There's a positive thing. Your lows have come down on ICP. And your RSI highs have come up. There you go. Cool. Ta-da. Unfortunately, it looks like you also have bearish divergence on your highs on the daily as well. Money flow surprisingly does not look bad, though. That is interesting. MarketCipher B giving us actually an unexpected read here on the day. Interesting. Interesting. I'm going to add an alert at 540. $5.40. I could see this being interesting if it hits $5.40 without breaking its low. And you're in a descend or a falling wedge, so you do expect this to eventually resolve to the upside. But where is the bottom? I don't know, man. We can try an implied fib. That's really all we can do. An implied level. 225, $3. I'll take it. That might be where I look. That might be where I look. Let's set alerts. Honestly, even if this hits 225, I don't know if I'll buy it. I don't own any ICP to my knowledge. Well, what's cool is at least it has a max supply. And a total supply. It's not unlimited. All-time low is $3.40. I don't know. I know there's some ICP Insane Clown Posse fans out there. I know you exist. Your coin's on sale, man. I mean, if you love this, it's on sale. It's unarguably on sale. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hello. I've not looked at Monero in quite some time, but holy jamoli spice. What? Thank you for whoever reminded me about Monero. Holy jamoli. This is Monero against Bitcoin. And this is starting to look like it's bottomed out. You had resistance, resistance, higher low. Boom. You broke to new all-time high. You fell. You hit that previous zone of resistance. And now you bounced. I like it. This is the monthly time frame, by the way. Monthly. Not many coins even have a monthly chart worth looking at. I like it. Monero's right back to testing May 21st high against Bitcoin. Ooh, I'm excited. This is spicy. Yes. Monero looks like it's in for some gains. If it can break this high, if it can break 009, I could see it move to 014 against Bitcoin. That's a pretty big gain. This is a surprisingly good-looking BTC pair chart. It's a 55% gain. It's really just moved up this year. This might be looking at, yeah, look at that. What the heck? Yeah, this is the first time I will say this. I have not said this in a long time. This is a spicy chart. This chart's Boisio. This is the year. This is the yearly time frame. This is no week, no day. This is the year. Look at this shit, dude. 0062. That was, I guess, 2014's open. Yeah, 2014's open. Look at this monstrous yearly. 1, 2, 3, 4 red yearly candles finding support on that open. Bullish engulf on the year. 1014 might be too low of a target. This is crazy, dude. As long as in the next 10 days it doesn't sell back off under 005, which is a large sell-off. That's a 40% sell-off against BTC. You got a bullish engulf on the yearly, baby. I think the real target then would be 024 up here at these yearlies. This is cool. Thumbs up. This is the chart of the day. Pickle, chart of the day. Boom. Let's look at it in dollars. What's it doing on dollars? Very sideways. That makes sense. Very sideways. Just bit thumb of it. See cracking. There we go, baby. Very similar to Litecoin. That's really I've always thought that. I've always thought that these charts looked really freaking similar. Look at MONERO. Undeniable. This is undeniable that it looks like Litecoin. You had your all-time high 470. Litecoin's was 420. Blaze it. So partly why one of my favorite coins. The only difference here is it looks like March 2020's crash did send it to a lower low. We don't see that on other charts. Pretty inefficient price action back to the all-time high where it did break it, but just like Litecoin, essentially another double top. Another double top, another muted pre-2017 coin. Muted all-time high top. No extension. Where did it trade back to? Pretty clean 0.5. $113. That's looking... If I didn't own any MONERO, I would likely look to pick up a bag. I'd set a limit order at 113. I own a bunch of MONERO. But if I didn't, 113. 113 is where I'd start scaling in. Probably look maybe down here one at 72. And if that broke, we see catastrophe again. You got pretty strong support at 43. Not bad. Wow. If this low holds, if 113 holds, and we see MONERO move back to 170, this is a wild chart. Wild. That'll be almost a perfect bullish 5-0 at the 5 retracement level. Man, I haven't talked about moon targets in forever. If, there's a lot of ifs, right? If 113 holds, if it moves back to the all-time high and breaks it, because we may end up seeing an even longer continuation pattern where we have a flat top. We have our lows come up slowly, could even take another one, right? You have a beautiful pattern there. If that all plays out, if all these pieces fall in together, you're looking at 1,400 or 2007, 2008, 100 or 1,000, 2,800, 2,700. I love 2008. Okay, this is my number. If MONERO plays this out, I'm looking for 2,800. Man, it feels good to do moon targets again. It's been too many years, man. That's beautiful. There's a lot of ifs there. It's gonna start with 113 holding, I think. You could trade down. You could trade down to the 72-ish. That janks it up a little, but I'm thinking 2,800 is the obvious measured move target here. That's pretty cool. Great chart. Really glad I took a look at MONERO today. I'm going to rename this. Nice. KDA, it took forever, but we're here. We've almost made it through. We looked at KDA pretty recently. I was pointing out this V-shaped reversal. I like it. I like the V-shaped reversal. We had a whipsaw Darth Maul candle here, establishing a trading range. The trading range looks like 70 cents to $1.23. Wouldn't be surprising to see this kind of price action. Kind of just hitting the lows, sweeping the highs, maybe slightly breaking it, moving back towards the middle, the median at $1. Not going to be able to get a good read here, I don't think. MarketCipher B leaning a little bullish on the day. I'll take it. Weekly not giving us the love that we want, though. Not giving us the love. I can see a trade. If it does break the range low, if we see a range low break and a back test, I probably would look for the 618 retracement from 32 to 128, sitting at $54. I think this is just going to be range bound, though. It's looking like it wants to just do the crab walk for whenever the hell the market picks back up. KDA, Sol, I am so not bullish on Sol. We do have this long here from a while ago. Lux Algo, apparently we're looking at it on Lux Algo. You can check them out in the video description below. Great indicators. Let's go to the day. And I'm going to turn Lux Algo off because it's not actually saying anything on the day. I mean, I don't love it, dude. You broke your macro, $2.50. We were looking for this on the fall down as support. It held for now. Traded sideways. Now you're back below. I do, in my counterintuitive way, I do like the consolidation below support. But who knows? That could just mean a break up to right back above support. If you lose your low, and man, you lose that November low, there's just nothing below you. This is why I don't like Solana personally. This is why I'm not interested in it. Sure, there might be a trade here. Yes, the bottom could always be in and it go to the moon. That's always a possibility. But what I don't like is $12.50 is really your last support. You lose $12.50 and you're looking at like $4, you're looking at $3. These are huge falls. It doesn't look huge on this chart, but that's 62 to 76% down. Very bearish below $12.50. You're just gonna have to get back above before I can really say anything good about you. Boom. We did 10 charts in a row, guys. We did Bitcoin. We went through arbitrage trading at the beginning of this episode. I did a nice little lesson on arbitrage, what it is, how to profit from it, I guess. We looked at a little bit of the news with Scientific Core's bankruptcy. We just did 10 altcoin charts. We went through our live trade. Went through our live trades today. What else do we do? SOL equals shit out of luck, Raul. Yeah, it does seem that way, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Sorry, guys, I've not read the chat. Let's do some shout-outs. What's up, Gabriel? Raul, of course. Bad Baptist. Rohan. Nelson, my friend. Solky, go to $5 easy. What's up, Alchemist, bro? PJB. MONERO. That's right. Otaku. Tom, check out Dot. I think we did at the beginning of the episode. We did. By the way, guys, the Pickle is timestamping this. So after the live, you'll be able to, for the first time, hopefully immediately after, we'll see how long it takes. He is a human. You'll be able to go and check out each individual segment of the stream. Shout out to Pickle. What's up, Joshua? LTC. Yeah, I'll pull up LTC. We just did 10 charts in a row, bros. I need a little like break. I need a little chill. I don't hate it. Well, I love Litecoin. I was looking for a little higher move on Litecoin. I was looking for this previous support about 92. Before I was looking for retracement to 80 or 68. I'm getting dyslexic. That's how many charts I've gone through. It broke, but we do seem to be finding some kind of support at 35.50. Really not a huge response to that sell. I'm still bullish on Litecoin into 2023. I mean, all-time highs. But guys, its value against Bitcoin, this is the most capitulation thing I've ever seen. We can SOS here. Forever. This looks like capitulation. I think I can't say if it will increase in dollar value, but I can say pretty confidently that the next year or into next year it is looking to gain against Bitcoin. That I can say confidently. Did we hit 420 likes? We've been live forever, man. We only have 360 likes. Guys. We've been live for almost 2 hours. I've done 10 plus altcoin charts. Shotgun. We did a lesson on arbitrage. Looked at a little news. We looked at our live stream trade. We only have 420 likes. I know. You guys did your best. Shout out to all 370 of you that did. You guys are the best. I love you. I don't know if we've had many live subscribers live. Maybe YouTube is not showing this stream to new eyes. It does happen. It's not a very hype day, though. So, it is what it is. That happens. At least you guys are here, and you guys are the best. Make sure you're in the Discord. I love every single one of you, and appreciate you for showing up. What's up, Kashan? Wants to look at STX. Stacks is a cool project. Slap the button, thank you. You liked it 3 times, Mooch Huana. Thank you. That's good. What's up, George? Smashing the legs. Crypto Tucker 420. Blaze, my friend. Bala. May the blaze be with you. Who else is here? Better Neat. How you doing, Rohan? Sam Ross. Beta to Alpha. Bitcoin Cash. It Bcash? 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 Anyone? Bcash? Kojo, what's up, man? Jima. Stim OT4 around the world. XMR. Short, please. Do you mean take it short or do you mean make a short video? Everything's on sale. That is correct. What's up, Sergio? I was looking for you. BitBoy loves the project. BitBoy and I have different tastes in coins. We have different coin taste. Show me your nuggets. Show me your nuggets. Tigris. Do safe mode next. No. DYDX. What's up, Sevisco Vasa? If you're not out there, if you're out there and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I think the subscribe thing is broken. I don't think it's alerting us. Test it out by subscribing now. What's up, Didic Diablo? I saw you earlier. Check out DYDX. All right, more than one person asked for DYDX. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is definitely this is the last one. I can't do infinite charts. Like, my analysis quality goes down the more charts I do. And we've done a ton now. DYDX looks threatening. You're at your monthly lows. It's either a goodbye or goodbye. Ha ha, jokes. You're at your lows, so what do you look for? You look for divergence. Do you have divergence on your lows? Let's get rid of all this old crap. Does not look like it. Not seeing divergence. But I am seeing, I mean, this is a pretty strong support. $1.18-ish. $1.18, $1.20. The problem, obviously, is what? You've tested that support multiple times. You're weakening it. This is on the week. You're weakening it on the week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom, 6, boom, 7 times now. This is weakening each time. I will say this kind of looks like a harmonic of some kind, but likely, maybe like a bat. I think we're going to be looking for an extension. I don't think I am bullish on this coin. Oversold. What is DYDX? I know people like it. It's only been around since September 21, to my knowledge. Maybe it has more history. Let's see if BingX has it. They do. Shout out to BingX, our sponsor. Shout out. No. It's at its lows. Will it go lower? It looks like it. Honestly, it looks like it's going to go lower. But you never know. It is how far off of its high. I've heard enough people talk about this that I think I'll buy their 96% down bags. I'll throw $50 at it. What do you think? Crazy or brilliant? Crazy or brilliant? How about crazy brilliant? Or brilliantly crazy? DYDX, here you go, bud. Let me refresh. This is going to be a live streamed spot trade. Did that work? Wait. Spot. Boom. $50. I'll market order. We're at the low. Why not? When in Rome. I don't really like market ordering, but whatever. There we go. I am now a DYDX holder. I bought it at $1.19. I bought $50 worth. Oh, so much risk. What if it goes to zero? I'll lose $50. And then I'll be out of business. Out of business. What's up, Zabadoo, my man? I haven't seen you in a bit. The disaster, which is Tesla's stock price. Well, they don't have a CEO right now. What's up, Dave Digital? Bobby Bagrex. SHIB did die. You know what's funny? I'll pull up SHIB. That's funny. SHIB is REKT, and I have said since day zero, SHIB is just a total shitcoin, and there's really no reason anyone should be bullish on it. But reason is not usually part of bullish or bearishness. Emotions are. It's pretty REKT. It hasn't broken, it's 2021 lows, but want to know something fun? This is one of my favorite brags, and I don't brag often, so you guys relish it when I do. Relish. October 1st. This is where I bought SHIB. I am still in profit. Not lots. Not a lot of profit. Like 7% up. I bought $100 worth of it October 1st. It's worth $107. I'm rich. Had I sold it at the top, it would have been worth 1,000 something. That is another advantage. So here, this is an advantage. In this case, it, obviously was, did not lead me to profiting. But an advantage to my approach of just throwing small amounts of money at coins, even if you don't like them, just like, for me, $100, maybe for you, 50, maybe for you, 1,000. I don't know what a small amount is for you. Less than 1%, less than even a fraction percent of your portfolio, I recommend, is I was able to see this go all the way up to here. And even right here, I looked at it and was like, oh, it's $1,000. I don't care. Like, that's not even enough for me to be like, I should take profit. Like, I don't care. Now it's worth 107. Again, I don't care. Had SHIB continued up in the way that all the SHIB noobs assumed it would, straight to the moon, right? Had it gone to $1, people were looking for $1, which was just absolutely impossible and was never going to happen. But let's say it went to 1 cent, also probably impossible, never going to happen. It would have been a 140,000% gain. So here it was worth 1,000. It's like 1,100 at its all-time high. Its real all-time high. It was worth 1,000. If I had held it to the magical penny that never happened, that would have been another 12,000% gain. Let me see what the math on that is. 11, like 11 or 12K, 11K, something like that. I would have taken profit then, but like not at the top. But like I would have like looked to take profit, but at $1,000, I didn't really care. So I guess it worked out negatively because it just wasn't motivating for me. But we didn't know that was the top at the time. And so if it were to continue to infinity or $1 or whatever those idiots, sorry, you're not an idiot, whatever the uninformed were saying, I would have had a bag and I wouldn't have felt, I don't know, FOMO. I wouldn't have ended up buying the top. But I still have it, so it is what it is. Release the brag. What's up, David? How you doing, David Brum? We have 400 likes, guys. We just need 20 more for 420. We'll all have our Blaze license. Can we just agree? Can we just agree? And 20 more of you pick up the mouse. Put your finger over the button. Hit like. We can do it right now. We have enough people. We can do it right now. I believe in you. Ooh, we have a subscriber. It's the first subscriber in 41 minutes. Hinok Nuguzi. How you doing, bro? Thanks for subscribing. Make sure you jump in the Discord. After the live stream, we're going to do an airdrop of some sats. I'll make you all a Bitcoin holder like I do to everyone in our community. If you haven't checked out BingX, you've seen me trade on it live here today. Bybit and MarketCipher, you've seen me use it in much of my analysis. Links in the video description below. Please sign up using my links. It helps our channel. It looks good. Our sponsors want to continue to sponsor us. This is why we don't have to shill you shitcoins. We don't have to push scams down your throat. Not that I would ever do that. I would rather just go bankrupt and not stream anymore than do that. But that helps us continue through this bear market. It's helped us grow through this bear market. They're tools you're going to use anyway. So sign up using my link. Helps us out. A little piece of the fee goes to me instead of to the exchange, so you help support us. But it costs you nothing directly. In fact, there's large sign-up bonuses available for both our exchange links, so you can swoop that up. There we go. Fuzzy Crypto, what's up, my dude? You have found... I mean, we'll let the chat decide. We're probably one of the most legit OG channels on crypto YouTube streaming. I don't want to say it. Even though I just did. Chat can say it. 417 likes. We just need 3 more, dudes. Dudes and dudettes. 3 more. And apparently we're losing frames. We're disconnecting. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. It might be a sign YouTube's kicking us off because we didn't get enough likes. We just need 3 more. Come on. While you hit the like button, and if you're... go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hit that bell. And enable notifications so you know when we go live. 419, one more. When we go live. Very important, though. You will not get notifications, even if you click that bell, unless on your mobile device you have notifications enabled for YouTube. If you have that turned off, but you have notifications on for the stream, you won't get them. You have to have both enabled for them to work. 420. There we go. We did it, boys and girls. Congrats. It's about damn time. I've been live over 2 hours. It's time to go blaze it. Jump in the Discord. Follow me on Twitter. Make sure you're subscribed and liked. Last thing, playlist pinned to the top of the chat. Check out the short that was published today. It's super... Oh, no, that isn't the right link. Oh, my gosh. No, the whole time? The whole effing time. Wow. That's so fucking trolly. Holy shit. I wish I would have read the chat, because if I did, I'm sure someone would have said that link doesn't work. Wow. F you, YouTube. Why would you ever make a link? Why would you ever make a link with that front end? What the F? That's so dumb. Wow. Wow. Well, check it out here. That's so true. That's so triggering. I can't even imagine how many of you just got annoyed by that too. Check out the new short published today. It's on range trading. Very important because almost every chart we looked at is basically in a range. Not coincidence. We're totally disconnecting from YouTube, but we got 420 likes. You guys rock. We will be live again soon. Check out. I'll schedule it probably today. Look out for that. Set your reminders. I love you all. Crown out.